And in just the next few hours, Delhi is ready and set to host world leaders. This is going to be a high-profile event. What can we expect? National capital Delhi is all decked up, specifically the New Delhi district where the summit is going to be held. To welcome the delegates for the G20 that will be held basically on 9th and 10th, but from tomorrow there is going to be heightened activity in the area. Bharat Mandapam at the Pragati Maidan is going to be the main venue of this event. It has already been illuminated, decorated with plants, flowers, other festive items. And on your screens will now come a 28-foot tall Nataraj statue. The Nataraj statue has also been installed at the venue. It has come all the way from Tamil Nadu where the sculptor sculpted it and then has now been moved to the national capital, Delhi. On Thursday, US President Joe Biden will travel to New Delhi to attend the Global Leaders Summit. On the sidelines of the historic summit, Biden will also hold a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Modi on 8th of September. Speaking on China's obstructionist approach and the fact that China's president decides to not come because India is hosting the G20 summit, US has gone on to say if China wants to come in and play the role of a spoiler, that option also is available to them. US's National Security Advisor Sullivan has gone on to say China's attitude toward India's presidency of G20 and to various, which is the joint statement, actually poses a huge challenge. Remember, China from day one has constantly obstructed either a joint communication or it was even the Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam theme and much more, eventually not even coming to the G20 via the president. The premier will be sent.
As far as the question of tensions between India and China affecting the summit, really that's up to China. If China wants to come in and play the role of spoiler, of course that option is available to them. What I think the chair, India, will encourage them to do, what we, the United States, and every other member, virtually every other member of the G20 will do, is encourage them to come in a constructive way on climate, on multilateral development bank reform, on debt relief, on technology, and set aside the geopolitical questions and really focus on problem solving and delivering for the developing countries. On Thursday, the President will travel to New Delhi, India to attend the G20 Leaders Summit. On Friday, President Biden will participate in a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Modi of the Republic of India. And on Saturday and Sunday, the President will participate in the official sessions of the G20 Summit. As the President heads to the G20, he's committed to working with emerging market partners to deliver big things together. That's what we believe the world will see in New Delhi this weekend. The United States' commitment to the G20 hasn't wavered, and we hope this G20 summit will show that the world's major economies can work together even in challenging times. So as we head into New Delhi, our focus is going to be on delivering for developing countries, making progress on key priorities for the American people, from climate to technology, and showing our commitment to the G20 as a forum that can actually, as I said before, deliver. And thanks to the leadership of Prime Minister Modi and India's presidency, we hope we'll be able to do all of those things.
And apart from, of course, other leaders will also be British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak set to arrive in India. He's already appreciating India for the work that's been done just days ahead of the G20 summit in Delhi. First, Indian origin UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak hailed the relationship between India and UK. Proud of clearly his Indian and Hindu roots and connections, Rishi Sunak has gone on to say that India's diversity and extraordinary success means it is the right country at the right time to hold the G20 presidency. Asserting that 2023 is an important year for India, Sunak applauded Prime Minister Modi's leadership and said that India will rise to become the third largest economy in the world in the next 10 years. Addressing the issue of pro-Khalistan extremism as well in the United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak has added UK is closely working with the Indian government, ready to counter divisive ideologies as well as deal with violent actions.